All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Sorry about that. I was a little bit behind. I was just a few minutes setting up some audio and some other things and blah, 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 blahs. We got the screen up. We're ready to rock. How's everybody doing out there? After that epic, by the way, 6.5 hour live stream that we did on Tuesday night. What an absolute maniacal show that was, folks. No music or anything like that just yet, as we're literally waiting for Xbox, and they're doing their thing. Boycott. There we go. Eric Garcia again. Maglate again. Yeah, I was having some trouble with the audio, so I had to go back and I had to fix a couple things. But either way, we're here. We're ready to rock. Nice headband. Mason Gaming says, "Yeah, look at dudes right here, man. Today's the day. Today is the day, ladies and gentlemen. Today is the day. Right after this, I got to race out of here, and we're gonna go watch Italy versus North Ireland. Let's go, baby, for the World Cup. We're getting in there. I got my jersey on. Check it out. Got my jersey on, got my scarf on, got my headband on. We're ready to rock, man. Finally recovered from Tuesday? Hell yeah. And I'm ready to party again because as soon as listen, man, as soon as we're done the show today, folks, heading straight out and we're going to go drinking again. We're going to go drinking again because we're going to go watch the game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And we got McLovin coming in with a $5 super chat right away, ladies and gentlemen. He says, let's get this shit started. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Thank you so much, McLovin. Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody that's here today. Hartley, how's it going, buddy? Great Waz in the house. Great Waz, we missed you on Tuesday. I mean, you might have shown up for all I know, but I was hammered by the end of it. Oh, Ben Angelo, Emperor Hound, Bernie, Eddie Garcia. Yeah, look at all these beautiful names. Did I say hi to you, Matt? Not really sure. AKL Warrior. The Ultimate Warrior is in the house. How you guys doing? We got Molten Pandora. What a great name, too, eh? That's a good name. Josh Duckwell's in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Go make sure you hit up Josh Duckwell, okay? No quacks given, all right? You got to go check out his podcast. Highlander Grimm is in the house. Ray Martinez, what's up, buddy? We got the Bean. And we've got Andy Ackerman coming in with a $2 super chat as well. He says, middle-aged goat grew for the wet. What? I didn't understand what that. I didn't understand that. Middle-aged goat grew mirror for the win. I'm not sure what that means, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna have. It doesn't matter. Thank you for the $2 super chat, brother. I appreciate it, man. And Furious Legacy was first in the house. There we go. How are you doing, guys? And yeah, we should be starting shortly. Hey, Xbox, you want to put like a little preview music on or something? What are you doing? I'm staring at a screen. Xlands Gaming, how you doing? You want to see more 007? I believe 007 has a marketing deal with Sony. So I highly doubt you're going to see that today. Now, you might, but I highly doubt it as Sony's got the marketing rights. So, you know. Bernie, don't start that shit, okay? Look, he goes, so Italy loss is coming. No, it's not. Hey, Thordal, how you doing, buddy? He says, hey, Mag, you like the Buffalo Sabres too? I know you're Bills Mafia. No, I am not a Buffalo Sabres fan. I'm not even a Leaf fan because I'm not even, like, I just gave up. I just gave up on them. I gave up on the Leafs. But no. For the NFL, obviously, Buffalo Bills are my team. I've been watching them since 1987. I know some people in this chat probably weren't even born yet, but either way, yes. 1987, I started watching the Buffalo Bills, never looked back. I am Bills Mafia for life. I always will be. As for Toronto, I don't really watch NBA. I'll watch the playoffs, like if the Raptors are in it, whatever, but I'm not really that. But, Blue Jays all the way, baby. Let me tell you something. The Toronto Blue Jays, there's my team right there. For Toronto, that's what I represent. And they start tomorrow against the Athletics, ladies and gentlemen, to start the season. And I can't wait to see them in the World Series this year. It's going to be something else, man. Yeah, and they're going to go to the World Series. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. And not only go, they're going to win this time. So we'll see how that goes. And Seth Monsters, the man, the myth, the legend, out of control. Sorry, no soundboard when we do these live things. Otherwise, it screws up too much stuff. So I'll just make the sounds myself. Seth Monsters comes in and drops a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Seth Monsters. As if you didn't do enough. He goes, oh no, it's starting again. I can't control it. He goes, kidding, not again. Laugh out loud, beer on me. Thank you so much, man. I will buy a beer on you, my friend. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Lost Boys in the house. We got Me Puppet Street. Listen, guys, I just want to tell you this before. Hey, we got Sabina. Finally shows up. Finally shows up. There he is. He's in the house. Brent is in the house. Brent Heffer, how you doing? Aero Nation, Nick Holk is in the house. Look at all these beautiful people. Listen, let me tell you guys something, man. Everybody and their mothers are streaming right now. Every time we do one of these, like, not we, but like every time, like, Xbox or Sony or Nintendo does one of these live streams, everybody and their mothers are streaming right now. And the fact that I got people out here watching this show today, this afternoon, means the world to me, man. I love it. I love it. Thank you guys so much. I can't thank you enough for all the support, brother. Brothers, excuse me, brother. I counted you all as just one person. Yeah. We got Captain Chats in the house. What is going on? He goes, yo, what's up, Mag? An Italy supporter, huh? Well, yeah, I mean, I'm Italian. Yeah, I was born in Canada, but I'm Italian heritage, obviously. Maybe we'll play each other during the World Cup. Come on, England. All right. You know what? I like England, too. I like to see them. There was I mean, unfortunate for you, but not unfortunate for me. The penalty kicks in the 2021 Euro Cup, where Italy won. Absolutely amazing. For me, not for you. Hey, man, listen, in this lifetime already, so far, I've seen Italy win 2 World Cups, and I've seen them win a Euro. Like, you know what I mean? I'm good. I got my fill. I got everything I wanted from that. I've seen the Blue Jays win 2 World Series. The only thing I've never seen is the Buffalo Bills win a Super Bowl, and, of course, I've never seen the Toronto Maple Leafs even come friggin' close to a Stanley Cup, but it is what it is, We got Jonathan Schultz in the house. How you doing, buddy? Colt Eats Wood is in the house. How are you guys? Nightwolf wins. Fatality. There we go. You only get a voice like that when you spend a couple of decades in restaurants and you're smoking and drinking all the time. Nightwolf wins. Fatality. Yeah, there you go. All right. I hope I did it justice. Lost Boy, did I even say hi to you yet? I'm saying hi to you now. Mag is the bald Roberto Baggio. Oh, my God. AKL Warrior, thank you for that, man. I appreciate what you just said there. He said, we appreciate a common sense commentary from you, Mag, about gaming and life in general. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really mean that. Where's Colt? I don't know where he is, actually. I'm surprised he's not, like, hanging around. I would have invited him on the show. Jardel, how you doing, buddy? You know what? I got to tell you something, Jardel. Stalker 2 is like on the lower end of my list, and I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. I played the game, but it just didn't connect with me, man. Like it performed poorly when I played it first. And hey, you never know. Maybe it'll be something you go back to. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. Listen, we're gonna find out today. Yo, what's up, Stuck 2K1? How you doing, buddy? What? He says, hi, Mag. Usually watch Colt Eastwood and you, but my first time here. Ladies and gentlemen, maggots, can you please give Stuck 2K1 a warm welcome in the chat? All the maggots, say hi to him, okay? Welcome into the chat. Welcome to the community, buddy. I'm glad you're here. Lethal Napkins in the house. How you guys doing? Tony Caputo. Oh, Tony Caputo. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Tony Caputo. Going to be high-fiving today. Listen, man, when I bump into the Irish who are going to be at the bar, you know that, I'm going to go over to them and I'm going to cheer them with a pint and say, gentlemen, good luck today. I wish you all the best of luck. So you got to do it, man, because you got to be nice at the beginning. Otherwise, you're going to start a scrap. And like, let me tell you something. Italians like to fight. Irish like to fight. Add alcohol in the situation and soccer. Forget it. It's going to be a brawl. So I'm going to make sure I set it off right. And I'm going to be like, set it off. I don't mean set it off. Like, set it off. I'm talking, let's just keep it cool. And we'll just be nice to each other. 78, how you doing, buddy? Tony Caputo, Meg, what are Trump's predictions for this? Come on, do the voice. I could try. I mean, it's a little early for me. Like, I used to have to warm up the voice a little bit. I'm not great at Trump impressions, but I try my best. My fellow Americans, the Xbox... See, it's hard for me to do it this early. The Xbox Partner Preview is a fantastic preview. Going to be great games, fabulous games. We're going to have some Stalker 2. Anybody who knows anything knows that I'm a huge fan of Stalker 2. That's how it goes. See, I can't do it yet. Like, it takes time. It takes time. Maybe by the end of the show, maybe it'll work out. Maybe it'll get a little bit better. Perhaps it'll get a little bit better. Only thing I know today is that after Xbox does their little show... The Italians and the North Ireland people, not China. China's not going to the World Cup. Italy and the Northern Italians will be playing their game. They'll be playing their little soccer game, and then they're going to be coming over to America. The greatest country in the whole world to play soccer here in the summer. Look forward to it. Going to be fabulous. I'm trying. Like I said, it takes time to warm up the voice to do impressions. However, I can do a lot of impressions. But like I said, Hey, Sammy Basil, what's up, buddy? Your Italian ancestors will be ashamed. Come on, I was born here. We call it soccer. What am I supposed to do? You know what I mean? What are we supposed to do? Hey, we got Josh Duckwell dropping $10 super chat. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you. And he says, Josh Duckwell, by the way, no quacks given. Go check it out. Go check out his podcast. Go check it out. Josh, don't be afraid to leave a link in the chat, man. Come on, we all support each other here. Josh says for $10. He says, my dad is another member of the Bills Mafia. Hey, Jim Kelly is a family friend. No way. That's amazing. He goes, family has some ties to upstate New York. My great uncle was the arena voice of the Sabres for a little while as well. Wow, you got a lot of ties to Buffalo greatness, my friend. I met Jim Kelly, of all things, by the way. I didn't even realize he was sitting in front of me. I met Jim Kelly at a Blue Jays game. I was at a Toronto Blue Jays game, and I see some people looking over at this big dude who's sitting like 2 rows in front of me, right? So I look over, and I'm going, holy shit, is that Jim Kelly? And I look, I'm like, it's Jim Kelly. And I got an autograph from him. I went over to him. I didn't want to bother him. I said, listen, man, I'm here to watch the game. And he goes, no problem. He signed an autograph, and he was totally cool, and then off we went. It was fantastic. It was fantastic. Thank you so much, Josh Duckwell. I appreciate you, buddy. Raspy Yeti drops £5 super chat. That's British proper money, ladies and gentlemen. For anybody who doesn't know, the only currency in the world is the British pound. A British pound is a mighty soul. All right. Thank you so much, Raspy Yeti. I appreciate you, buddy. And he says for 5 British pounds, he says, will Jet Set Radio finally get revealed today? That is a fabulous question. That is a fabulous question. And I hope we get it answered today just for you, Raspy. I appreciate it. And I actually don't recall ever seeing your voice, seeing your name in the chat here. So you know what? You might be a maggot virgin. This might be your first live show, as far as I know, because I drink a lot, but I also have a photographic memory. So when I see names, I generally recognize them, right? So if it's your first time here live, welcome, my friend. And thank you very much for the £5 super chat. I appreciate it. What's going on with this show, man? 2 minutes. No preview, no trailer, no music. What the, come on, man. What's Xbox doing over here? Well, I'll put the sound on in the meantime. We'll see how it all goes. Mouse PI would be nice, Aero Nation. Sofa King's in the house. How you doing? Oh, there it is. Sorry, I lost my mouse, whatever the hell thing it is. Hey, Matt Cullen, how you doing, buddy? Tony Caputo, you're very welcome, my friend. And McLovin gifts 5 gifted members. Thank you so much, McLovin. What a way to start the show, guys. I did not expect any of that. But thank you so much. He gifted 5 gifted members right away. And, of course, he sent a super chat a little earlier. Thank you so much, McLovin. And to all the new maggots out there, welcome to hell. Welcome to the show. Ion Storm's in the house. Archwar Angel. All those new members out there, make sure you... Hey, Raspy, look at that. You send in a super chat, and you just got a gifted member. That's how it gets paid forward, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much, McLovin. I appreciate you dearly, my friend. And all those new members, make sure you thank McLovin in the chat there. And, of course, we got Great Wall and Aero Nation in there. If you guys don't mind, drop that... drop the link for the members-only Discord. You guys can join that anytime now that you're members. And the Discord is wild, man. Even the night that I did the 6.5-hour stream on Tuesday, apparently the after party was going all night in the Discord. People were just going wild. So go check it out. A lot of fun. Amazing administrators who run the channel. I don't run it. They do, and I left it in their hands because I trust them implicitly. So absolutely incredible. So yes, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, McLovin. Appreciate it. And welcome to hell for all the new maggots. By the way, you're here for life. It's over. It's over. You can't get out. You can't get out. I don't know if you guys knew that. You didn't read the small print. You didn't read the small print. You didn't read the small print on YouTube. But when you join the maggots, you join the mag channel, you're here for life. That's just the way it's going to be. Cyber Gunter drops a $2 super chat and says, let's go Dodgers. No, they're not making the playoffs. I'm telling you right now, Eddie, Eddie Garcia, I see your name has changed into green. Let me tell you something, okay? Yes, and hit that like button, by the way. Thank you, Cold Eatswood. I appreciate that. I never tell anybody to hit the like button. I always feel like I always feel like top-tier moderators, absolutely, Sammy. In this chat, the best. I can tell you this. it almost what the hell was that? What the hell was I going to try to say here? Discord link. Go. There you go. Go check. Oh, here we go. Finally. Look at this. Xbox does a 44-second countdown. Can you guys hear okay? Do you want it louder? Let me know. That's why I prefer they do it a little bit earlier so that we can make sure the audio's good. You know what I mean? Clowns. I thought Usher hired new marketing people. Get your shit together, Xbox. Let's go. Let me know in the chat if you guys want the audio up. And Andy Ackerman drops another $2 super chat. He says, Viva Gigante! Fuck ya, Dodgers! Thank you so much, Andy Ackerman. Appreciate it, buddy. Sounds great? Okay, thank you. Guys, don't be afraid to let me know if you want it louder, softer, whatever. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I bet you Stellar Blade comes to Xbox. It's Phil Spencer! It's Phil Spencer! It's Phil Spencer! Remember that guy? All right, here we go. Shh. Rated 18 Peggy. The new Resident Evil. I'm just kidding. Although it does kind of look like... Eddie Garcia, you take that back, sir.
What it will be. The thing that changes you forever.
Sounds like me.
The danger no one else sees.
What's up, Nug? How you doing, bud? It's a funny name.
Lurking in the shadows.
What is this?
Waiting for its prey.
What's up, NT?
Shaw took control. There's nothing here.
Satanic, great name. Thank you for joining us today. Oh.
We have learned. We've prepared. And we won't let it happen again.
The vampire. Silent Phil. Cobra Kai? Sorry, I saw the image on the back of his hoodie. What is this? Yes. Yes.
A reckoning is coming.
Hunter the Reckoning Death Wish. What is this? I didn't know anything about this. Did you guys know about this? Pre-alpha gameplay. Okay, so 27 is coming. Summer 27. That actually looks really good. God, that.
Learn more about this world premiere and the dangerous art of hunting the supernatural over on Xbox Wire.
That actually looks pretty cool. But I mean, we got a ways to wait. That's a year and a bit.
No matter what we say, the choice still has to be yours.
The opposite of the void. How far can memory-type resonators go before its power consumes them?
At worst, this anomaly might be tied to the power of the Fernodian, too. It seems they're already preparing their next phase.
Even if what I choose ends up making things worse, even then, it'll be okay.
All right.
At least we've tried our best till the end and have no regrets.
No rush. Go see it for yourself.
Someday, we'll meet again.
Cluster cannon ready. The savior rises.
Seth Mazers, thank you for renewing your membership, brother. As a top-tier maggot, appreciate you, buddy.
Straight to the
Jay Slayer, how you doing, buddy? Jonathan Schultz, did I say hi to you yet?
Really?
Go after it. I'll handle the rest.
Wuthering Waves coming July. Okay. Oh, with exclusive. No, I didn't say Game Pass. I don't even know if it's free to
like
play.
another life. Everything made sense to you.
Oh, you're back already? Wait, so you flew in on that?
Now, every voice a tight beam.
Protegen will easily turn this into a massacre if they want.
We need him alive!
Locked on to
Deceiver, how you doing, buddy?
like a torpedo.
Do not interfere.
The universe never tells us if we
Satanic.
did right or wrong.
I look dope. Okay, gameplay. We're getting gameplay. This is solid. Oh, that looks pretty.
Series belongs to Belters.
I don't like the cutscenes. They look a little janky, but it's okay. The gameplay looks fabulous. Oh no!
Become a mercenary to run away from my enemies.
No, don't give me
Fear
don't give me dialogue
festering
trees.
into
No.
hatred. Typical.
Surely a little gun doesn't scare you.
A Trojan horse. Protegen let its own enemies in.
An enemy of my enemy is my friend.
No, just your enemy. I mean, they obviously got it super nerfed for the trailer. Like, dude's just standing there and he's just getting hammered with bullets and doesn't even react. Is this co-op? Like, is it full co-op? What's the story here? It seems that way, doesn't it?
We have to find our own answer.
Did I see a strip club? With a pole? Spring 2027. Holy shit, man. Oh, closed beta? Guess who's signing
The
up for that shit?
Expanse,
This guy right here.
Osiris Reborn is getting a beta. Find out how to get in and what's in store over on Xbox
It looks
Wire.
good. And I mean, and then they got another year on it. So I mean, another year they could really, you know what I mean?
I'm writing this from our old cell.
Look at the pacing, guys. This is what I'm talking about. Pacing, 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 pacing.
But I'm proud of you for making it out when you got the chance.
Oh, what the
I
fuck?
sent this letter to the address I once knew.
I don't want to fish.
That empty old farm up in the mountains. Ashen Ridge is a good, humble town with good people in it. Warm, welcoming, but not too inquisitive. I have fond memories of that place. I hope you can make a few of your own. But be wary. You'll reap what you sow. You've always had a knack for figuring things out. That resourcefulness will keep you out of trouble, or land you right in the middle of it. Take an old man's advice. Keep busy, lay low. Idle hands are the devil's playground. Make something of yourself. For
Idle
yourself,
hands are the devil's playground indeed.
while you still can.
Brandon Butler, how you doing? Grave Seasons. Demo coming soon, coming August 14th, 2026. Okay. I mean, if you're going to release something, the best time to do it is then. Devolver, what are they up to? I haven't heard that name in a while. Andy Ackerman, unlikely.
Oh, man. Looks like we're late for this one, too. We have to stop getting snacks on the way. Your little naps aren't helping either. I get puffy when I don't.
Why is that guy's crotch so big? Look at it. See it in the top? See the lump in his pants? Must be Italian. It's gotta be Italian.
Asshole!
Hey, watch your language. This is a kids show. Listen to the music.
Teleport first. Think never.
Lava golems! If only I had a garden hose.
Brace yourselves. I'm about to solve everything violently. Look at that. Another end of the world situation.
Woo! Sorry, I had to rock out for a minute. I feel better now. Chat. What? Serious Sam? I know Serious Sam. Isn't that a vodka? NT wrong. Did I say hi to you yet? I'm not even sure if I did, but I am now. Oh, Silent Sam is the vodka. Silent Sam. Sorry, I got it mixed up. The music is kick-ass in this show so far. And yes, I can play the drums. What's with all the time jumps? I mean, if it handles well, this looks pretty dope. But it's got to have good controls. One thing I notice about the Yakuza games, and this may be a sin for a lot of people, is that the Yakuza games, I found the exploring controls, not the combat controls, the exploring controls, sucked. Stranger Than Heaven. I mean, I wouldn't say no. Coming soon. Okay, so not 2026.
Excited for Xbox Presents a special look at Stranger Than Heaven? Discover more about this special deep dive broadcast on Xbox Wire.
Ghost Fixer, how you doing? Yeah, I like the idea of the different eras. That's kind of cool. So like you'll get to see all different generations and different settings and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. God damn it, they're rocking out with some music today. I sense that Asha Sharma must be a metalhead because it's all like hard metal. That's me crashing out during Crimson Desert, by the way, just so you guys know, on the first day before they did all the fixes. No fucking way, that's cool. That's pretty cool. I mean, it'd drive me insane, but it's pretty cool. I mean, they're literally advertising that you're going to crash out playing this game.
There's nothing to be afraid of.
I'll wake at dawn today, when I'll see my lover sleeping.
One jump at a time.
You're doing great.
Uh-oh. What's about to happen here? Oh, I thought they were gonna make out.
Life is about stories.
It certainly is.
About where we've been. About where we're going. Still as beautiful as I remember.
Don't make me cry, man. I just finished watching Landman Season 2, okay?
About the people we meet along the way.
Oh, hello, sir. Welcome to Carl's Pumpin' Mart.
Hey!
What Sam Elliott says in that show changed my life, man.
I'm
Overnight.
The things we discover.
And he said, stop talking about goddamn memories and go out and make them while you're still
And
alive.
the things we leave behind.
What?
How will your story end?
Wes
Kofi?
Anderson, the game. NT stop. Forever ago. Coming fall 26. Okay, that'd be like a smaller experience kind of deal. In between all the madness that we're getting.
Is there a past you wish you could rewrite?
Brent, stop it.
Loop start.
Okay, is it just me? I'm 51 years old. I have a problem with text on screen. And not that I can't read it. It just drives me nuts. I don't want to read while I'm playing a game. I know that sounds really petty of me, I'm just saying.
There's not enough time.
Like Stardew Valley and like Animal Crossing? No, not happening. McLovin comes in, drops a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, McLovin. And he says, very wide variety of game types is refreshing, and they are pushing the heck out of Xbox Wire now. Well, yeah. Yeah. Thank you, McLovin. I appreciate it. All the support today, brother. You've been out of control. Ascend to 0. Thank you so much, McLovin. All right, let's see what's kicking next, folks.
Oh, my God.
Oh, sick.
I didn't do this.
I feel like you've said that a lot in your life.
All right, dispatch. Dispatch. Why was it delayed? I wonder. Does anybody know? Anybody in the chat know why it went
changed the game over at Xbox.
Why it went to
Wire.
PlayStation
Spoiler,
first and then
they just
to
made all the characters hot.
78 Inc. comes in and drops 5 gifted members. Thank you so much, 78 Inc. I appreciate you, brother. And to all the new maggots out there, welcome to hell. Make sure you thank 78. And in the chat, in the live chat, guys, check out the link to our members-only Discord. Go check it out, man. Release window reveal? Why don't they just give the release date? Or I don't know, am I the asshole here? Thank you so much, 78. And McLovin, appreciate you guys. Baloney Nips, you're now a member of the Maggots. You ain't going anywhere with that name. What is this? What is this? DJ Marshman, what's up, dude? David Merrifield? What is this? This looks good, man.
Adverse weather conditions detected. Wind speeds reaching survival threshold. Seek shelter.
What? Alien Deathstorm. Never even heard of this. What the hell is this? Hey, watch the F words, sir. 27 again. That's a common theme I'm seeing here. I mean, Xbox and PlayStation and third party got a ton of games coming out in 26. No one needs to release in 27.
Into the tense,
anymore.
Volatile atmosphere.
Like, we're stacked. You know what I'm saying?
In an interview
we're stacked
with
for
developer
26. So,
Rebellion
you know,
over on Xbox
except
Wire.
for the smaller experiences that you could fit in between them, that's fine. But there is a common theme here that we've got, like, a lot of these games are not coming out until next year. And it's only March, so we got a long wait for some of those games.
You have 15 minutes to get into that sewer and find me some food. So start searching, or I'll eat you instead.
Frog Squad. It looks hilarious.
Something nice and juicy. Frogs say stick together when you get down there. The sewers change every time we go.
Oh, Dova, I'm ready, buddy.
Dangerous traps and strange creatures. Now what are you waiting for? Move! Next time, I want even more. And then more.
I'm ready for the game today, baby.
Swamp Curve!
It's going to Xbox and Steam, okay. We got Seth Monsters dropping another 5 gifted members. Thank you so much, Seth Monsters. My goodness. The support today has been amazing. Thank you, guys. What's up, Brandon? How you doing? Seth Monsters, thank you. Any new channel members out there? You guys already see the members-only Discord link is in the chat right now. Go join it, please. You'll love it over there. And again, Seth, thank you for your legendary support of this channel, brother. Thank you. And welcome to hell to all the new maggots. Welcome to hell. Y'all ain't going anywhere. By the way, you can't cancel your subscription. It's for life. So, you know, like I said, welcome to hell. What is happening? Oh, I know this game. Wasn't it a PC game? The can-can. Let's go. Everybody do the can-can. My kids will love that. Ghostbusters, what's going on, buddy?
This story is full of mysteries, like the zone itself. I could never understand why those guys can't just live in peace. The zone has enough to offer without spilling blood over.
Nug, I would take a Heavenly Sword 2 any day.
What happened that sunny day? A chill ran down my spine.
I was there. It was night, and it was raining.
Epic Treasure, how you doing?
Peace, Veronin?
Everybody say hi to Epic Treasure in the chat. She said, has it been good? I've not slept yet. It actually has been pretty good so far. They're just clipping along. Nice pacing, great music. Nice snappy trailers. Like, they're moving it along nicely. I'm enjoying it. Anonymous is in the house.
Agreement. In case of suspicion regarding one of the parties attacking the other, the affected party has the right to secure and surveil a member of the suspected aggressor.
Guerrilla Tactics, how you doing, buddy?
That is my decision to make.
There can be no compromises in this war. We are the ones standing between the zone's plague of filth and ordinary people.
Whichever way we go, we always end up in the same exact spot. That's justice, I suppose.
Is that Putin on the left?
Of D4.
It's Vladimir Putin who's right there. Stalker 2 Cost of Hope. So what is that, like a whole DLC kind of deal? You know, they present the game real nice, like, you know?
The price of freedom.
I just didn't enjoy myself playing it, but that's just me. That's just me. That's just the way I go with it.
Uncover the first details that make up Stalker 2's upcoming
Epic Treasure was up. It's 4:20 a.m. Crimson Desert got me again. You got to be careful with that Crimson Desert. Once it gets in you, it's hard to quit. Over under on pints today, Dova. I'm gonna say 7. And I might go over. Depending on what happens in the game.
전하께 아뢰옵니다. 선천의 추목이 이미 시들어 죽었사오고 성 안팎에는 굶어 죽은 백성의 시신이 쌓여가고 있사옵니다. 백성들이 굶주림에 미쳐 이제는 서로의 살을 뜯어먹고 있사옵니다.
I'm sorry my stupid face is blocking half of the subtitles, but you know, it is what it's gonna be.
또다시 누군가의 식량이 되옵니다. 식인이 전염병처럼 번지고 있사온데 나라의 기둥이 무너지고 있사옵니다, 전하. 게다가 삼남 지방에는 정체를 알 수 없는 무리들이 출몰하여 고을을 불태우고 백성들과 관리들을 무참히 도륙하고 있사옵니다.
Alright, what are we talking about here?
바라옵건대 전하, 부디 백성들을 구하여 주소서.
Man, this guy sounds awfully emotional. Nice, Iron Storm. Say hi to the lady for me. Ghostbusters, yeah, the short Japanese guy. He was like the henchman for Shredder. Yeah. Hey, J-Man, how you doing, buddy? Please don't be another Souls-like. Please don't be another Souls-like. Please don't be another Souls-like. Please, I am begging you, no more. Ever since Elden Ring, it's been just like just nonstop Souls-like just saturating the market. Please don't be that. Just be like Stellar Blade. Combat looks good though. But like, we got too much of that stuff, you know what I'm saying? No, X-Lands, I will just buy them as I want them. Because you gotta remember, X-Lands, like 4 of these games aren't even coming out this year. Right? So they're not even coming out till 27. If there's something that I really want and then I really want to play, I'll just buy it. To me, it's still cheaper. Musa! Dirty Fate. That's a weird name. See, there's another 27.
The inhabitants of the archipelago had quite a
wow, they don't
range
even give you
of
time to
ideas
breathe. They just
about
keep
who
going.
ultimately would come to save them. But even their gloomiest pessimist could never have
Lost Boy.
imagined
Ghost of
pinning
Zombie
all
Shima.
their hopes on a ridiculous old man.
Dirty Fate just sounds like
he was a spry old fellow.
I think they should have cleared that with someone. It just kind of sounds funny. You know what I mean?
But still, what could anyone honestly expect from a walking fossil? Maybe he'd pester everyone with endless questions, or trace his finger across his maps, which are no less
The animations
ancient
in
than
this
he.
actually look pretty cool.
But you'd have to be downright bats to think he'd actually defeat anyone with that funny little cane.
Does this look like a puzzle game? This looks kind of cool. As long as the puzzles are like, you know, relatively like simple. Hey James, how you doing, buddy? He said you played the demo on Steam. It's solid. Of what game? The Dirty Fate one?
Of course,
or this
one
one?
can blindly hope that certain creatures might rather choose to withdraw, if only out of immense
78,
respect
you played the demo
for
as well? You guys talk-
age-old wisdom of the venerable reanimated museum exhibit. But most won't be surrendering without a fight. On the other hand, isn't that how every
Oh, for this.
ancient
Okay,
museum
okay.
recounts the story
You're saying
of
it's pretty
his
cool,
life?
Aero Nation? All right.
Dramatic, fantastic. As if every trivial excursion were transformed into a series of trials.
Back in my
and
athletic
every
days?
new
My athletic
day
days just
brought
started, E-Man.
inevitable
What are you talking
peril.
about?
And were this life eternal, there would be no end.
The animations
to
are
the suffering.
really cool in this. You know what it gives me? Like that late
true
70s,
what they say.
early 80s, like
Some
Disney
people
vibe.
get so
Remember like the
old,
Black
they
Cauldron?
simply forget to die.
And then those other animated movies from the 70s, like Heavy Metal. Y'all see Heavy Metal?
Marzir. Astar balna diwin ko nara. Petir mardeshkal.
E-Man. E-Man. What's happening here?
Under Elos,
Hey, Satius, how you doing, buddy?
Ko strila bikan. Turun Jakamat. Balna Zipirnin.
Oh, the bean. I did not know that. That's pretty cool, man. He said one of the stories in Heavy Metal is the inspiration for the Fifth Element. Cool. Ghostbusters. All right. Let's see what's kicking here. Sammy Basil saying this looks like a tactical game like XCOM, but with a twist. I'm not a tactical game guy. I'm a middle-aged game guy, but I'm not a tactical game guy. What did she just put in her ass?
In the name of Hades, let's begin.
Let's see how strong you really are.
Uh-oh, what is this? Is this Hades 2? I never played Hades
I
2.
cannot stop Kronos on my own. Will you aid me?
Power now is yours.
They're going to love this.
Will shine so bright it hurts.
Chat, you guys make me laugh, man. I love it. The tactical age game guy.
Why are you here?
Vengeance for my family.
Zeus, I have come to kill you!
April 14th. That's like a couple of weeks away. I enjoyed the first Hades. I actually played it on Game Pass
critically acclaimed
way back
sequel
when.
to the godlike roguelike
It was interesting.
is coming soon.
Like, I
to
enjoyed it for what it
Xbox.
was. I played like,
Find
I don't
out
know,
more
15,
on
20, no, more
Xbox
than that. I
Wire.
played about 20, 25 hours, I think. Matt put, what? 300 hours on Switch 2? Jesus,
Take care of
dude.
your little freaking Robo-Zoo and let me do my thing. All of humanity has disappeared.
I thought the
Sound
deer
like
was
the biggest
talking.
missing persons case in the history of the world. Yeah, thank God I'm on the job. Artificial Detective 2846. Best
What's up,
detective in the
Analog? How you doing,
world.
buddy?
Only detective in the world. The point is this. All right?
Yeah, I did see it,
I'm gonna solve this
Ghostbusters.
case. There's just one piece in the puzzle that's driving me crazy. No touching. You got your toy? These are my toys.
Mirko, how you doing?
Detective, not a babysitter,
All right, what's happening here?
all right?
Video. Oh, Robo Deer died.
What the f?
Dr. Octopus? On the train? What the hell is this? This looks weird.
Hold on, kid.
I mean, this actually looks pretty cool. Kind of vibing this one. Eddie Garcia, you're not wrong. I mean, my opinion, yeah, I'm seeing a lot of filler in the show, like especially in the middle here. I mean, that's usually typical of shows, but there's some interesting stuff in here. But Artificial Detective, that looked really cool. I kind of like the vibe of that, man. But a lot of the games that I'm vibing are not coming out till next year, so it's not really doing much for me now. But I mean, like I said, I'm good for 26, man. We got so much shit going on this year. Like, there's no point. Uh-oh, that's it? No surprises? No. I mean, there were some surprises there, but I think that was it. Oh, they're showing you what's going to Game Pass. There's Hades 2. Musa Dirty Fate is still the funniest name of a game I think I've ever heard. May 6th. No, I'm not. Yeah, all right, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. That's the end of the show. I will turn this down just a wee bit. They'll probably go off the air in a moment. Or maybe just put it up just a wee bit. There we go. Well, that's the end of the show. I was like a lot of people were talking about all these like other like, you know, third-party AAA games coming, all that jazz. Obviously, it did not. I mean, other than what we saw. I mean, like, they're talking about ones that we knew, like, that already exist. However, I'm a little bit surprised by some of the stuff that we saw and did not see here. Yeah, where's Asha Sharma? I'm surprised she didn't, push her, put a little Phil Spencer herself into the situation. You know what I mean? So, all right. Well, we got to cut this out before I get copyright struck with something. Sony's doing something here. So I'm going to cut that one out. Let's make myself pause. Let's make myself big. There it is. All right, folks. So what do you guys think? Oh, that's why. Give me a second. One of my studio lights was off. I'm sitting there going, is there something missing? It looks so dark and weird. I couldn't figure it out for the life of me. But anyways, here we are. So yeah, all right. So I want to know from you guys, now that it's all said and done, before I say anything myself, I want to know from you guys what y'all thought about that entire situation, okay? What'd you guys think about it? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Let's see some scores in the chat, and then we're going to chitty chat about it. There we go. Got a little music kicking in. For anybody who doesn't, yeah, where the hell was Mouse PI? Isn't that like a thing? Isn't Mouse PI supposed to be like a thing? I'm surprised they didn't show that. All right, let's go through these scores right now. All right, so we've got 7 out of 10, a 9 out of 10 from Analog. James gives it a 7. DJ Marshman 6. Bean an 8. Jonathan Schultz a 7. Solid 7. Pushy Polygon 6. Ghostbusters 6 7. Sorry, I had to do it. Dova says, show before Mag 4 out of 10. With Mag reaction 9 out of 10. Thank you so much. That's so funny. J-Man says 6 out of 10. Not much that he cared for. 6 out of 10. Okay, I'm going to mark down. Hold on. I'm going to mark down all these scores here. And I'm going to use the old calculator. And we'll see what I come up with here. Okay. And then we're going to talk about some of the games that we liked and what we didn't like. Sports! How you doing, Sports? He gives it a 2 out of 10. Mouse PI is next month. Yes, that I knew. Yes. The Xbox Matrix gives it an... Xbox Matrix? I've never seen your name in this chat before, but thanks for joining us today. He gives it an 8.5. Matt Collin gives it an 8. I'd score it higher than I'd score being a Buffalo fan. Dude, you better take that comment right back right now, okay? Otherwise, you're going to be in some serious trouble. The maggots are going to come after you for that one. Sofa King gives it a 2. Average for Deceiver gives it a 7.5. Hey, Fonz. Everybody say hi to Fonz. Fonz is in the chat. How you doing, buddy? And he says he gave it a 6. Not much for me. Funky Playbox, you 100% missed it, brother. Colin Prime, how you doing, man?
Molten Pandora.
Oh, Deceiver, thank you so much. He says that the mag is a 10 out of 10. Thank you, I appreciate that. Mirko gives it a 6. Okay, so hold on. I'm like literally typing these all in what I'm doing, and I'm going to average them as from what I see. Okay, so from the scores I got, equals... Okay, so the average we got today, ladies and gentlemen, is a 6.9 out of 10 from the chat. To be very precise, I like to be as precise as possible because, I punched it all in, did the little average, all that kind of jazz. So the average score for the user, I was about to say user score, for the audience today, the average score is a 6.9 out of 10. And that's cool. There were some that were up, there were some that were down, and of course, because of that, well, we all know how averages work. Fuzzy Tomato gave it an 8.5. Bottle Cap Berry, I like new IPs to be honest. 8 out of 10 for him. You know what? I'm going to calculate those last ones. Hold on a second. Bottle Cap Berry 8. Goku Dogwater Preview. Tyler. Hey Tyler, how you doing, buddy? Love the stuff you do. Keep it up, brother. Thank you so much, man, and thank you for joining me live. I appreciate that. That's a fair score. Okay, so let me add in those extra 3 8s. Okay, it didn't change anything. It's still at a 6.9. It would have to probably be like 5 more of like 7.5 and above to move that up there. If anybody knows what. Seth Monsters and Cybergut. Oh, look at this.
Nightwolf wins. Fatality.
8 8 and a 7. 8 8 plus a 7. 8 plus 8 plus 7 equals. Okay, so actually that moved it up by 0.1. I'm not kidding. So we're... IGN gave it a 4. Holy shit. Savages today. We are sitting at exactly a 7 out of 10. And I think that it sits somewhere around a 7 out of 10 for me as well. Now, it's not bad. a lot of stuff on there is not for me, and that's totally fine. I'm not going to diss anybody who likes that stuff. You know what I mean? So some of the other things, like I don't do tactical games and things like that and whatever. And I'm not really into that, and that's fine. That's totally cool. And but there's some people who love it. There's some people who put 300 hours into it. You know what I mean? And that's just the way it is. Like even Hades. Like I love the first Hades I played. Well, I mean, I loved it enough to put in about 20, 25 hours into it, and then I was done. I'm like, you know what? I get it. Like I get it. I understand it. I gave it a nice shot. It was good. Yeah, I give it a 7 out of 10 myself. Now the thing is, a lot of the games that they did show that I was highly interested in them, none of them are coming out this year. Right? So none of them. They're all coming out in 27. So those were like the bigger titles that they showed or whatever. And no, I'm not just a AAA cuck or whatever the hell you want to call it. I'm also interested in, some of those other games too. But not so much as, like, for example, Stranger Than Heaven I thought looked dope. I think that looked really awesome. The Expanse looked particularly awesome. I'm highly interested in that. Stranger Than Heaven seems like the kind of game that, unless it scores really, really, really well, that seems like the kind of game that I'll put on a wish list and I'll buy on sale. You know what I mean? Like, I'll buy it on sale. That's the kind of thing that I see with that one. And you never know. It might be a 9 out of 10 for all we know. You know what I mean? So, but that one, Stranger Than Heaven, looks like a wait for sale kind of game for me. Like a Yakuza game or something like that. Like, I don't rush out to buy Yakuza games. I know people are, like, obsessed with those games. They love them, and that's great. I just usually get them when they're on, like, a deep sale or something like that, and I just play them for what they are and enjoy it. Yeah, exactly. Like Captain Chats, that's exactly what I'm trying to say. He goes, we don't need them this year, to be fair, Mag. We got loads this year. No, I get it. That's exactly what I'm saying. 2026 is loaded to the teeth. Like, I don't need any more games this year. I'm just saying that when you're putting on a showcase and the majority of those bigger titles that they're showing are not even coming out this year, it begs to question as to why you even bothered putting all those games in there now when you could have done a partner preview in the fall, like a little bit closer to the actual, you know what I mean? Like the release dates or whatever. I think that probably would have suited it better. Because some of them didn't even have demos coming out. Like, it was like, oh, the preview coming out or whatever, summer 2027. I'm like, yo, why are you showing this now then? The artificial detective thing looks so awesome. It looks so awesome. Jardel saying Osiris, probably the favorite game that you saw. All right. Hey, PlayStation 5 Sweden, how you doing, buddy? It's been a long time since I've seen you, man. I'm glad to see you're back in action. Easy Evan, how are you? He goes, I played Hades 2 when it was in beta on stream. Nice. Pushing Polygons. He goes, the Mag, with all the 2027 titles that showed up here, does that form any expectations and talking points for Summer Showcase? Summer Showcase Polygons is going to focus on Xbox's rest of the year. There will be some hints at some other stuff or whatever for 27 and beyond, but I would what I would expect from somebody watching that show, they're going to be focusing on Halo, Gears. They'll show Forza again for PlayStation and give a release date for PlayStation, because by the time the showcase comes out, Forza Horizon 6 will already be on Xbox and PC for at least about 3 weeks, right? I would expect a release date for Forza 6 on PlayStation at the showcase. They're also going to be showcasing Halo. Gears of War E-Day is going to be a big show there. They're going to show Modern Warfare 4, and they're going to show more of Fable. So, like, those are the games that are rounding out the rest of the year for Xbox and Microsoft Publishing, right? So, expect a lot of that. I don't expect a lot of 2027 titles to be shown at the showcase. They will, just not a ton of it, because of the majority of it is going to focus, it's going to be heavily focused on getting the games, the big flagship titles that are coming out for the rest of 2026 for them. It's going to make them a shitload of money. You see what I'm saying? It's going to make them a ton of cash. And therefore, it's going to make them a ton of cash. You got to talk about it and advertise it now. Don't worry about State of Decay 3 and Clockwork Revolution and all that stuff. You can worry about that later. They got to focus on getting everybody on board to play Halo, Gears, Forza, Fable, Modern Warfare 4. Right? So that's exactly what they're doing. Yeah. That's right. Italy and Northern Ireland right after this. I got to head out. Got to go. I got a date with Destiny, baby. Look at this. Look at that. God damn it, I can't even hold it. There we go. There it is. There it is. Italy, Ireland today. It's on like Donkey Kong, baby. The 4 horsemen of the platform, Jardel. That was funny. Alien Deathstorm looked pretty dope. What do you guys think about that one? That one looked pretty cool. Thank you, PlayStation 5 Sweden. I appreciate you, brother. Alien, I was about to say Desert Storm. Alien Deathstorm looked really cool. The Expanse looked very cool. I really like that as well. Iron Ball's in the house. How you doing, buddy? Sammy Bazzo, you're out? You just say peace out? You don't even say, okay, guys, have a good day? You just leave? Easy Evans says, I like your content. You tell the truth. No BS. Console Wars. Keep it up. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. That's exactly what I do. There you go. Stay classy, San Diego. Thank you, Sammy. Thank you, Easy Evan. No, man, I don't... Listen, man, I don't screw around with stuff, all right? I just tell it like it is. And if you know, the thing is, I actually told Cold Eastwood this the other day. We were talking privately. Him and I talk all the time. And we were talking about some stuff or whatever, and I told him that some Nintendo guys came after me after my video that I did. It wasn't a huge video. It only got like 700 or 800 views or whatever. It wasn't a really big video. It didn't even crack 1,000 views. And I was talking about the Nintendo cutting back on their consoles sales. The production of their consoles down by 30%, right? So I'm like, all right. And the thing is, piss off. Who's calling me? And the thing is that the Nintendo guys came after me. And I'm like, dude, this is not coming from me. This is coming from Nintendo. Nintendo said it, not me. Like, what are you coming after me for? Like, what did I say? I'm just telling you what they're doing. I go, if you got a problem with it, I told the guy, I go, you got a problem with Nintendo? I go, why don't you go call them? Like, go message them. They're the ones who cut their production by 30% for lackluster sales. Did MAG do that? Did I walk into Nintendo of America and say, call Japan, tell them to stop, slow down production by 30%? No, I'm just reporting it. So anyways, I told Colt, I said, listen, man, I said, the one thing I do here on this channel and I'll always do is, whether it's fact or whether it's in my opinion, but mostly when it comes to fact, I'm sorry that facts hurt people's feelings, but that's not going to stop me from saying certain things. There are just plain truths out there that if people don't want to see them, it's totally cool. If if you want to just whatever enjoy and you don't really care about all the discourse that happens in the gaming industry, cool. But if people ask me, I'm going to tell you straight. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I don't care. Anyways, back to the games. Stranger Than Heaven looked very cool. Expanse looked incredibly cool. It had that sort of the Mass Effect sort of vibe to it. Now, I wasn't sure. Now, chat, let me know if I was right or wrong here, or just correct me. Were there like dialogue options and stuff in Expanse? Did I miss that, or did I get confused with something else? Just let me know. But either way, it definitely had that Mass Effect sort of vibe to it. Gameplay looked very cool. That's not coming out till 2027 as well, so they got like a whole year to work on that, right? I mean, they got a whole other year for work on that from the showing of this and then till then. And then we don't even know when in the year. Just because it said 27 doesn't mean it's going to be March 27. It could be December 27. They could have a year and a half to polish this bad boy up. You know what I'm saying? Anonymous, they have, he goes, Nintendo guys have been more defensive than usual since the Switch 2 release. Yeah. Captain Chat says he says, I saw options. Yes. There are options, absolutely. Okay, so you saw options. So there it is. There it is. So basically, it's like a Mass Effect kind of vibe, or like a spiritual successor to Mass Effect. And I'm like, that's fantastic. Sports, you're 100% right. He goes, unfortunately, the truth ain't made for snowflakes. No, it's not. No, it's not. Mason Gaming, what's up? Hey, Mag, I'm back. What a great show. Solid 9 in your opinion. Thank you very much for being here. Mason Gaming for returning. The other one, that Alien Deathstorm looked pretty cool too. I really enjoyed that. I know I just mentioned that previously, but that looked cool. Another one, let's talk about this, what the hell was it called? Artificial Detective? That looked like mega cool. Mega cool. Artificial Detective looked awesome. I liked that. Like, I liked the character and stuff, and like the fact that you're playing like like this sort of whatever, this robot, you know, and the cool like sort of Max Headroom kind of head to it and everything. That was wild. I thought that was really cool looking. So I'm very interested in seeing more of that. And then of course the other one, which no one in the chat has been talking about because it was the first one they showed in the show today, was Hunter. That Hunter, whatever, the vampire game. That looked awesome. That looked awesome. Really awesome. I can't wait to see more of that. But again, that's another 27 game. Artificial Detective, another 27 game. I'm surprised they didn't do a little hype up for the Mouse PI game. I'm really surprised about that. I mean, I know some people in the chat were saying, well, it's coming to Game Pass next month. Well, that's more reason as to put it back into the forefront of the conversation. So the people that are either on the fence with Game Pass, already have Game Pass, or don't have Game Pass, or maybe whatever, you put it out there. Like, you got to keep advertising that stuff. You know what I mean? Like, if that's your next, like, semi-big IP that's coming out, and it's coming out in a few weeks, you better advertise that shit. That's the way I see it. They should have had a whole thing about it and say, listen, man, it's coming out, like, now or whatever, soon. You could even advertise, if you're looking for people who are on a budget, you could say it's coming out within the same time period, relatively, within like 4 weeks or so, within the same time period as Forza Horizon 6. Which it is, right? So, like, you know what you could... I mean, there's something I was going to say about this, and I don't know, like, whether you guys agree with me or not. But I think that sometimes being practical and telling the... like, not just telling the truth, but just being practical with a customer, I think is actually more appreciated by the customer. So what I'm getting at here, let's just say like, you know, people are on the fence. You don't have Game Pass, but there's a couple games you want to check out. What would be the harm of someone coming out and saying, hey, you know what? Why don't you wait 1 week before you subscribe to Game Pass? Imagine someone from Xbox did this. They would never do this. But can you imagine they say this, just wait 1 week. And then you could subscribe to Game Pass Ultimate, and you'll be able to play Mouse PI, and you'll be able to play Forza Horizon 6 in the same month. And then the thing is, they'll go, whoa, yeah, that sounds great. That's pretty good. That's a great deal. And so they get in there. But then, you see, the thing is, people go, Mag, why would they do that? Well, because now they're in the service. Because then they're going to start poking around and saying, okay, what else is in here? You never know. You might get a 50-50 chance that person is going to subscribe for another month. Right? Isn't that worth taking the risk for? Isn't it better to take the risk and have a 50-50 shot that person will sub to another month than not have them sub at all? Or am I the asshole? I don't know. Those are sales tactics that people use all the time, right? Because it's a gamble. I mean, that's what it is. It's a gamble. It's kind of like hot dogging it, right? You're being a cowboy. You're sort of cowboying the situation. You know what I mean? It's worth a shot, no? Why not do something like that? I think that'd be kind of fun. We got Andy Ackerman dropping a $2 super chat. Thank you so much, my friend. He says, Mag. He says, more cooking with Mag soon? Absolutely, my friend. Absolutely, Andy. I will be doing a cooking video. I was a little delayed because I keep getting delayed, but I promise you that sometime either at the end of this week, I'm going to start filming it, and then by next week, I'm going to release it. 100% I'm releasing it next week. It's just this week got a little hairy, and then I ran out of time because it's a whole thing, man. Like when I do the cooking videos, it's not just like, hi, I'm here, I'm gonna cook some shit on screen and bye. Like the setup is ridiculous, and the prep that goes into it. Then I also have to do the shopping. I have to figure out what I'm gonna do. Then I have to work on the timing and all that stuff. Like it's a major pain in the ass. So I love doing it. But I'm saying from a preparatory point of view, it's a lot of work. So it usually takes a few days for me to get my stuff together and then whatever. But 100% it's coming before Good Friday, which is next Friday. So it's coming before then. I'm going to be dropping that cooking video, Andy. So no worries there. And Andy drops another $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Andy. He goes, except your facts came from a bad source. Up. You sure about that? You know the reel from Instagram. You sure about that? You sure about that? You sure about that? Thank you, Andy. I appreciate you, brother. Don't worry, I'll have that cooking video up for you guys soon. It'll definitely be within this 7-day period, like Thursday to Thursday. It'll be somewhere in there. 100%. Deceiver. Don't encourage him, Deceiver. Multiple sources countered the report. Oh, you guys talk about the Nintendo thing. That they went from 6 to 4 million consoles being made. That's something new. I didn't know about that. That's wild. I'm going to look into it now. No, PlayStation 5 Sweden, there was not another PlayStation showcase. Yeah, let me know if that Nintendo thing, if there was something that, something changed along the way. Yeah, it's pretty wild. I had no idea. Xbox Matrix is saying, hot take, Fable and Gears E-Day, well, he said Gears D-Day, that's kind of funny. Gears E-Day will be Xbox exclusives for a year. No, they won't. It is a hot take, my friend, but 100% they will not be. Never trust a bald guy. Deceiver, stop it. Oh my God, you guys are too funny today. Yeah. Wait, Meat Puppet, don't get in on this horse shit, okay? He goes, wait, what are we encouraging? No, stop it. Get out of here. Really, Andy? That's wild. Listen to this. He says, yes, that particular Bloomberg reporter has a history with Nintendo and attempting to affect stock prices with his reporting. Get out of here. Is that a thing? Dude, I'm going to have to check that out. I mean, I can't do that now, but I mean, I'll check that out later. That's fucking crazy. Wow. I did not know anything about that. PlayStation 5, thank you. He goes, I love your food, bro. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a lot of cool stuff in this this next one. I formulated the idea in my head of what I'm going to be doing for the next show. Hunter the Reckoning, is that what it was called? The one that was shown today? Who said that in the chat? Someone said it in the chat. Mason Gaming is saying Artificial Detective and Stranger Than Heaven, both for me. Yeah, they both looked very good. Oh, there it is. It's Ion Storm. Hunter the Reckoning. That looked really cool, man. That looked really cool. Marco jokes around. How you doing, buddy? Yep, Forza Azzurri. Let's go. Let's go. You got your one. We got our one shot, man. We got our one shot. You only get one shot. Eminem said it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So it's gonna be pretty wild, man. Yeah. So, oh my God, I just turned around for 2 seconds. It's Cypher. Drops an 11-pound super chat. Oh, no, sorry, that's 11 euro. 11 euro super chat. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you, Cypher. I appreciate it, man. And he goes, I love you, bro. Keep the videos coming, sir. I absolutely will. And we love you too, man. I love you too, brother. Thank you so much for the 11 euro super chat, man. I really appreciate it. And thank you guys for the confidence and for all the compliments. I'm working my ass off over here, folks. I'm really trying to I'm making a go out of this thing, man. I love doing it. I was meant to do this. I love doing it. And, people love me. People hate me. That's just the way it's going to be. But I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing, and I'm never going to change the way I'm doing it. Never. I mean, unless it was really boring, then I'd be like, all right, maybe I should make it more exciting. But I try to make it as exciting as possible. What do you want from my life? I'm going to lose my voice from all the screaming I'm doing already before the football match even starts today. Thank you, Cypher. I appreciate it, man. Get some beers for the weekend. Absolutely. I'm gonna get beers for today. I mean, I'm heading out to the pub today to watch this game. So Italy, North Ireland today, baby. Let's go. Oh, there's an old Hunter the Reckoning game. Look it up. I see. When did I start doing YouTube? Officially on my own channel? It's been 1 year. 13 months to be exact. But I've been on YouTube, like, guesting on other shows. I've been on XNC for 3 years with Colt and whatever else, and, you know what I mean? All that kind of stuff, so. Oh, James Black spams the ponies in the chat. Let's go, baby. Let's see him. Look at all those horse heads. Look at all those pony heads. What's up, Feet on Lance? How you doing, man? Deceiver saying, just yap till you'll make it, Mag. We believe in you. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. So, guys, what, any other games that you guys are interested in that they showed today? That, like I said, that vampire game looked dope as hell, man. And I mean, if I'm not mistaken, I saw a lichen in the other corner. So that was also pretty cool. So we're going to have vampires and werewolves. And I'm like, all right, that's it. I'm in. Kind of like Resident Evil Village. I'm all in. Cypher saying, I hope you win. Viva Italia. Thank you, buddy. Well, we're going to find out, man. We'll find out. Feet on Land, you're going to be at the games in Philly for the World Cup? Nice. I'll be in the vicinity for the ones in Toronto. Because they're going to be having tons of where the World Cup is at BMO Field is right where the exhibition grounds are in downtown Toronto, right next to the lake. And there's like the Budweiser, there's the Budweiser stage over there where they have like huge outdoor concerts there. BMO Field is there. And then they have the exhibition grounds where once a year, anybody who knows anything about Toronto, we have the world famous CNE, the Canadian National Exhibition, where they got a huge midway and rides and all kinds of crazy stuff going on and shows and food and drink, and it's awesome. Well, anyways, BMO Field is right smack in the middle of the exhibition grounds, so they're gonna have like watch parties and parties going on all summer there, and then after the World Cup is over, it's gonna dovetail right into the CNE in August, so it's gonna be amazing. Yeah, so I'll be down there for a lot of that. Yeah, James Black, he's saying that Vampire game looks amazing. Yeah, it does. It looks awesome. Again, that's another 27 release, so we're not going to see anything about that for a little while, but we got a long time to wait for some of those games. But it really doesn't matter because literally we've already got, think about this already in 26. We've already got Resident Evil, absolutely top-notch Game of the Year contender, right? You've got Crimson Desert, started off soft, is now much, much, much better and like a way, way, way better experience than it was when it first launched. I know it was only the first couple days, but still, first impressions, right? You all know the saying. But that's already right up there now. That could also be a Game of the Year contender. Could be. I'm not saying it will be, but Resident Evil 100% will be. And not because I'm a Resident Evil cuck. It's just that the presentation, the quality, the game and everything else came out like a 10 out of 10 right out the gate. Crimson Desert, a little bit more... That's a word I'm looking for here. A little more divisive with fans, right? Crimson Desert was a little more divisive, not even with fans, but also with the media, right? With the people, reviewing the game and stuff like that. So we'll have to wait and see on that one. If you're on PlayStation, you've got Soros. Soros is not my game. I never really liked Returnal, which I know is a cardinal sin for a lot of people who love the game. But hey, that's what opinions are all about, folks. Your game of the year might be my shittiest game, shittiest game of the year, right? That's just the way things go. It's like a movie. You can go watch, you can go watch the new Harry Potter trailer and say, hey man, that trailer was awesome. And then the next guy will be like, that trailer sucked. You know what I mean? So that's just the way it goes, right? But if we can learn to accept that and, at least respect each other's opinions, then that's totally cool too, right? You just still got up, Ironballs? And we got Broke Boy coming in with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Broke Boy. Where you been, man? I haven't seen you all week. I saw you on I think I saw you on Boom Show the other day. Thank you for the $5 super chat, brother. And he says, Meg, can you explain something? I keep seeing on Twitter and news that dev studios hate Game Pass. That was a lot of games on something they hate. Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's not across the board. You see, the problem when you go to social media, especially social media, even on YouTube, same shit. A lot of people like to do blanket statements, right? There are 100% a number of studios that absolutely detest the idea of Game Pass. Without question. They'll never put their games on there. Don't want anything to do with it. Whatever, right? And that is 100% true. But for every studio or every 5 studios that hate it, you're going to have a studio that loves it. And they talk it up, say, hey, man, Game Pass has been great for us. We got a lot of exposure on our project, and our sales went up as a result of it, or whatever, right? So you're going to have like a varying response to that. Yes, some people hate it, some people love it. Some devs hate it, some love it. And the thing is, at the end of the day, when it comes to social media, whether it's Twitter, whether it's Instagram, whether it's and then whether you're on YouTube or Rumble or Twitch or whatever you're on, right? The thing is, Obi-Wan Kenobi said it in 2005. Only a Sith deals in absolutes, right? And to me, social media literally is the Sith. I love it, and I have a great time there, but I also know when to draw the line, right? I know when to draw the line on social media, Broke Boy. So what happens is, like, that when you're dealing with a psycho, you're just like, yeah, fuck this guy, I'm done. You know what I mean? Like, I'm done with this guy. Like, forget it. He's a disaster. And you just walk away from stuff. But what people do is they get emotional. And on top of being emotional, a lot of times they're looking for attention as well. So a lot of people will go out and make blanket statements which are just simply not true. So there's a lot of that. You know what I mean? There's a lot of that. Oh, Iron Storm is saying, he goes, Mag, it's set in the world of darkness, werewolves and vampires, but you play as the hunter. Perfect. I'm in. Like I said, dude, you didn't have to convince me, Ion Storm. I'm in on that hunter game 100%. 100%. You know what I mean? But that's just the way it is. Yeah, Cypher, he goes, Resident Evil is for you, while Fallout is to Colt Eastwood. Yeah, it's 100% true, man. It's 100% true. Thank you, Broke Boy, for that. Oh, my God. I turn around for 2 seconds, and Broke Boy drops another $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Broke Boy. I appreciate it, man. And he says, I think a lot of time for dev studios, they look at the player numbers they have on Game Pass and think those numbers would automatically equal sales. Yeah, I could see how some people would think that. Also, that is not 100% accurate, because if the game is on Game Pass, that did not mean that they were going to go and buy it, right? So, which is also a bit of a, not from you, I'm saying from like, if anybody thinks that, that's also a bit of a falsehood, because it just happens to be in the service and they'll go check it out because it's already there. However, there's a big difference between that. Like you got a subscription service, and then you got another situation where someone has to go to the store, whether it's the PlayStation store, the Xbox store, the Nintendo eShop, or whatever, right? And you have to buy, or Steam, and you have to actually put your ducats down and buy the game right then and there. People hesitate. And a lot of games they just skip over, because when they go to the store, a lot of them go to the games that they know or they've heard of or they read reviews or whatever. I have very rare, and I'm guilty of it too. Let me tell you this. I'm very guilty of this. There are very few times, Broke Boy, that I've actually gone to the store, very few times, and just start perusing through the store. Now, I will look for deals, but here's the thing though. All the games that I want to purchase, whether day one or on a deal, I wish list them. Right? So usually 9.9999 times out of 10, I go straight to the wish list section and I check to see if any of those games that I put on the wish list are on sale. But very rarely do I peruse through the actual store and go, oh, what came out this week? This is what I do for a living. I know what came out this week. And if I never heard of it, odds are pretty good it never hit my radar, which means it doesn't fit within the zeitgeist of my interest. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't fit in my circle of interest if I've never even heard of it. There are rare exceptions, but very few times would I actually do that. So Broke Boy, if any devs do feel that way, I think that's a bit disingenuous on their part, because they're like, oh, well, I had 100,000 people play our, clicked on our game on Game Pass or whatever, or PlayStation Plus. And you'd be like, all right, cool. That definitely does not translate to sales, because like I said, it's there. You're more prone to just go download a bunch of shit and be like, all right, let me download this, and then I'll just try them out, because it's not, it's totally risk averse at that point. You know what I'm saying? So there is a lot of that too. Number one, listen, when it comes to anything, whether it's, hey, Neil, how you doing, buddy? Number one thing with video games, thank you very much, Broke Boy, for both super chats, man. I appreciate it. The number one thing beyond all this, showcases, partnerships, a state of plays, Nintendo, whatever the hell it's called. I always forget the name of it. Nintendo Direct, sorry. Nintendo Directs, all that stuff. What is the common theme at the end of the day? Yes, showmanship is very important. When you have like the partnership today, I actually thought it clipped along very well. They didn't bog it down with bullshit. You didn't have developers standing on the beach talking about their game. Nobody cares. Let's be honest. People don't care. They don't care. They don't need to know how the sausage is made all the time. They just want to see what you've got to offer. Like when and if you think I'm bullshit, if you think I'm full of shit, that's fine. But like at the same time, go to the movie theater and watch the trailers to a movie. What are the best things about going to the movies are? Not the movie itself. Sometimes it's just like the trailers, because they hammer you with it. Now imagine you're watching a trailer, okay? And then halfway through the trailer, like, oh man, this looks dope. And then all of a sudden Steven Spielberg is on the screen and goes, yeah, so hi, I'd like to talk to you guys for the next 5 minutes about my new movie, Resurgence Day, or whatever the hell it's called. And I'm like, why don't you show the trailer? Get the fuck out of here. Right? They don't need that. However, one thing that I will criticize for today And I understand that she's busy at work. She's got a lot on her plate. But you want to be part of this. You want to be part of this showmanship. I understand that she's a businesswoman. She's super wicked smart, and she's and whatever. She should have put out a statement out there. Like, should have been front and center. She didn't have to be Phil Spencer with the pop collar and doing the Phil Spencer thing. She didn't have to do none of that. You didn't have to sit on a couch and talk to somebody for like 10 minutes. You don't have to do any of that. Just an introduction. And say, hi, I'm the new CEO for Xbox, Usher, the singer. And, thank you for watching the partner preview, whatever. And said, I'd love to talk to you guys more. Said, but I'm hard at work, already preparing for the summer showcase. Get people hyped for the next event. This is what I'm talking about. I sent an open letter to Microsoft that said, yo, hire me. You guys are wasting your fucking time with these other guys. Oh, we hired 2 more marketing experts. Hire me. She should have been there to hype up the next thing because it gets people excited for the next thing. Because what do people want? What have you done for me lately and what's coming up, right? She should have done a 30-second thing saying, hi, I'm the new CEO, Asha Sharma, blah, 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 blah. And, on and on. Thank you for watching the Xbox Partnership Show today. I'd love to talk more with you guys, but I'm hard at work. I got my head down and my nose to the grindstone, and I can't wait because I'm already working on the summer showcase with all of our talented studios and blah, 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 blah. Thank you so much. God bless you. God bless Xbox. God bless America. Whatever the hell you want to say. And then you cut it off. 30 seconds. That's it. Pre-recorded in your office. Wouldn't cost you nothing, but it gets people hyped up for the next thing. Right? That is a big complaint that I have about today's show. She should have been out there like just a 30-second pre-recorded. Done. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe like I said, that would have been a really cool way to think. So you go, oh, look at that. So now you're putting a face to the thing. Now I understand that her purpose there is not to always be front-facing. Her purpose there is to make money. All right? She's working for Satya directly. And he put her in that position. He goes, by the way, they were talking months and months before Phil even left. They already were setting this all up, right? And not nefariously. They were setting it all up. And his expectations are, you have already delivered for every department and every company you've worked for up to this point, because she is very successful, especially for such a young age, right? That means that she's laser focused on getting the job done. Great. But you still got to put a face out there, right? You don't have to do it like every day. You don't have to be online pretending the game. You don't have to do any of that shit. Okay? Just put a 30-second thing in there and say hello to everybody, and then don't say a damn word for a couple months, and then you come out at the summer showcase and you hit hard. That's what you do. Right? The CEO doesn't need to be out and about drinking coffee and, like shaking hands all the time. You do that at special events or whatever. Your number one job is to get results. And I believe that she's working hard on doing that, or trying to do that, right? Trying to turn things around a little bit. They're not making money. They're making money, but they're not where they're supposed to be. They're nowhere near their projections. I know that is a fact. That is a fact. All right? Speak to a lot of investors for Microsoft, and they tell me the same thing, right? So her job is to do that. Her job is not to sit there and do apology tours like the last ones. You know what I mean? Talking about this, that, and the other. She's there to make the business better. But at the same time, you still have an obligation to put yourself front and center sometimes. And I think that today would have been a great time to do that, to really introduce, not on fucking Twitter. I'm talking here on YouTube today. You could have put yourself out there and say, hey, there would have been a great way to introduce yourself to the community or people watching, not just the Xbox community, the gaming community, because a lot of people who are not Xbox fans will watch the show to see what's coming up, right? Because a lot of the things that they showed today, if you looked at the bottom, it said PS5, it said Steam. So, you know what I mean? If you're a PC player or a PlayStation player, a lot of those games are going there. So it behooves them to watch these shows anyway, right? It's all sort of like this, open partnership. So it's very interesting to see. I would have done that. But anyways, that's just me. I don't want to carry on about that forever. Broke Boy does it another $2 super chat. Thank you so much, my friend. And he goes, last one, I sent you a message. Have you heard this? Oh, in regards to what you were talking about with people? No, I actually have not heard any devs say anything like that they thought that those numbers would automatically equal sales. I've not heard that. And actually, funny enough, I did talk to a developer whose game, I'm not allowed to say, his game was showcased today, and he told me a couple days ago, he says, hey, my game is going to be shown at the Xbox Showcase, or the Xbox Partnership Program, and I'm like, oh, I'm excited for you. But, yeah, I can't tell you what. But, like, I talk to these guys who, make these games and whatever else, and no, I've never heard them say that, Broke Boy, to be quite honest, my friend. And hot off the heels of that, Broke Boy once again, for a fourth time, comes in and gifts a membership. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Broke Boy, man. Your support for the channel has been legendary, my friend. I appreciate it. Gaming in 4K 60 FPS. You are now a maggot. Welcome to hell, buddy. And thank Broke Boy for giving you that. And Broke Boy, I'm thanking you for all your support for the channel. And, of course, the wonderful conversation. I appreciate it, man. As always. And Neil Gushwa comes in and drops a $5 super chat. And he says, thank you so much, Neil. And thank you for joining us. I know you joined us a little late today. But, hey, the fact that you joined us is good enough for me, buddy, and thank you very much for the $5 super chat. And he says, I wonder what sales would have been for Crimson Desert if it was day and date on Game Pass. I don't think it would. Well, it might have gone down a little bit. It would have gone down a little bit, but I don't think it would have affected it that much, to be quite honest. A lot of people were. Now, I've heard there was all kinds of issues with the Xbox release on the PC. Like Colt Eastwood had to. And a couple of other people had to refund it, and then they ended up buying it on Steam, which is really shitty. But I even had people DM me, people in the know, saying that the Xbox app on the PC is shit. That's something they're gonna have to work out, because if you're making a PC Xbox hybrid and it's running off of that same whatever the hell it is, y'all better get that together, folks. You got a year and a half to get it together, so we'll see. Thank you very much, Neil Gushwa. I appreciate it. Goldie Mello. 100% Goldie. She will 100% show up at the summer showcase. But, that's also true. Yeah. Well, I mean, but the thing is here, hold on, Goldie. I can edit a video in an hour. And I don't have Microsoft money. Like, the thing is, you film 30-second promotional thing and just say something for 30 seconds like a YouTube short. You telling me you can't do that in like 15 minutes? And it's not like she's got to upload it. Hand it off to your 8 million people that are working over there that do all that stuff, and you take her 30-second promotional little video and you tag it onto the end of the Xbox preview thing. That's all I'm trying to say. And Broke Boy drops another $2 super chat. Thank you so much, brother. He goes, no, what is that? No Nacon? No Nacon games cancellations, some releasing soon. Nacon games saying, I see what you're saying. Sorry. I thought it was a misspell. No, my apologies. And then Ion Storm is saying, hopefully Nacon managed to pull it back. Would be a shame if we lose them. I will have to look more into that. I didn't pay much attention to it, but I definitely will look into it. Thank you, Broke Boy. I appreciate it, brother. The RoboCop games were good. Games? Were there two of them? I think it was just the one. Nacon made RoboCop? The RoboCop that just came out like last year or whatever. I love that game, by the way, if you guys played that one. That was a great one. Woodput, how you doing, buddy? Woodput says, I turned on 120 hertz and VRR off on Series X on balance, and it looks amazing now. Yeah, dude, there was a huge graphical leap I noticed after the patch on Sunday, and I didn't change a goddamn thing. Now the thing is, I can't turn VRR off when I'm doing the live streaming because it screws with the Elgato 4K capture card. Excuse me. So I have the Elgato 4K capture card S, whatever the hell it's called, and the problem is if you turn it VRR off, it screws up the image on the screen. There's like screen tearing and like some jittery graphics and stuff like that, so I can't touch it. And I will be streaming again tomorrow night. I will be playing Crimson Desert tomorrow night on the channel for Friday Night Live, right? So Seth Monster saying the real question is if Phil made an appearance to say goodbye. No, he's done. He's gone. He's He's gone. You won't. The next time you'll see Phil, you'll see him at the 25th anniversary celebration in November. That 100% is going to happen. Oh, yeah. Rogue City plus unfinished business. Yes. I got you, Daniel. I got you. Oh, they filed for insolvency. Okay. Which is weird because my understanding is that they actually, Rogue City did quite well for them. But I don't know. Yes, you will see Phil Spencer at the 25th anniversary. He'll be back for that. But other than that, you won't be seeing him or hearing from him again. He's gone. He took his bag and he's off. I mean, wouldn't you? He walked away with minimum $20 million bag retirement package. Easily, if not more. Maybe even $25 million. The man was making a seven-figure salary. And we're not talking a small seven-figure salary. Yeah. James Black, Phil in his Mansion County. Yeah, he doesn't give a shit anymore. He's out, man. He ain't talking to nobody. He ain't going to be on Twitter fighting about game stuff. He's fucking living his best life, man. This year alone, with a retirement package plus a salary, he walked away with $30 million US. That's like almost $50 million Canadian. Dude, you're fucking done. That's a lottery win. He's out. And I'd be out too. You see you later. I wouldn't say see you later to you guys. I'm saying to the company and Twitter and all the online stuff and whatever. I'd be out. And he's got there's Z Black Rider. Hey, how you doing, buddy? He has stock options. Absolutely he does. He's loaded. Phil's gone. But I guarantee he's got some kind of an obligation to show up. Like, I'm sure that they said, okay, you know what, here's it all. It goes, but, do you mind doing just doing an appearance at the 25th anniversary party, celebration for Xbox, blah, blah, blah. Because everybody's going to be there. Like, Major Nelson's going to be there. I don't think Sarah Bond's going to be there. She might. But I don't think she left on the same terms that Phil did, to be quite honest. And then, Phil will be there, Major Nelson will be there, and, all the other guys will be there. So, they'll have some, I'm sure they'll invite some YouTubers there and stuff like that to go celebrate with them and blah, blah, blah. All that kind of stuff. But we shall see. Yeah, Peter Moore might be there. You know who they should? You know what they should do? They should bring back Don Matrick. I would do it. That'd be so funny. Oh, it's okay, Seth Monsters. I understood what you were saying when you said Don Patrick. I knew exactly who you're talking about. They should 100% bring him back. That'd be so funny for the 25th anniversary. Satya's going to retire soon. Usually CEOs, I've spoken to a couple in the past, and some big ones, and they usually have a contract where they're sort of they're forced to resign. What they do. Not all of them, but I know that most of them do. They sign their resignation papers the day they start. It's a true thing. Invite Tim Dog, yeah. On stage with Phil. They sign their resignation papers when they start the job. It's part of the deal. And so what happens is eventually when the board says, all right, we got to cycle you out, we're going to bring someone else in. All they do is pull out those papers and then they stamp that day. But they already got the signature. That's how they do it. I know some pretty big CEOs, and they're like, "Yeah, I signed my resignation before I even started." And I was just like, "Oh shit, really?" That's how it works. And they're like, "Yeah, that's exactly how it works." So that there's no arguments from you. But part of it, what comes in that deal, is ridiculous. You get 3 years salary plus your salary that year, so you'll get 4 years salary in 1 year, and those salaries ain't small. Right? So they're walking away with tens of millions of dollars out the door. Sometimes hundreds of millions, depending on who, depending on what company you're working for. Not hundreds, but well over 100 million on a retirement package. These guys are fucking laughing. You know what I'm saying? They're laughing. Yeah, dude, they got to bring Don Matrick for the 25th anniversary. That'd be so funny. And then he comes out with an Xbox One under his arm. LOS? No, 100%. Colt might be there. They won't invite me. I'm not, no. What's up, Game Boy? You want Sarah's job? Go for it. It's open. You better go there now. They will pay you to leave. Yeah, they will pay you to resign. Yeah, that's exactly how it works, Game Boy. But what they do is at a CEO or a high position, like a position of power, they literally make you sign your resignation before you even start. So they have it on file. and it's ready to rock. So when the day comes, when the when the board says, all right, we're done, we're moving on to somebody else. It could be 5 years, could be whatever, 10 years, 5 years, whatever it works out to be. They just pull that out, they stamp that date, and then and off they go. They don't even need you to do anything anymore. You don't even need to sign anything or whatever. You just got to be there. You have to be there to witness, but that's about it. Other than that, just see you later. Here's your millions. Piss off. And I mean, I'd be totally happy with that too. Cypher goes, he will introduce TV for Project Helix. I wish I had my soundboard today. That would be so funny. Yeah, that's great. So, anyways, all right. Well, if there's no other business here, ladies and gentlemen, then we're gonna have to we're gonna sign off for the rest of the day because I do have to go watch this game. I gotta get in the car and I gotta make a trip. So we're going to go watch this game. It was a fun little showcase. I enjoyed it. I gave it a 7 out of 10. The average score here was exactly 7 out of 10. It was a 6.9 originally, but a couple of 8s at the end, and another 7 rounded it out to exactly a 7 as well. So I think for the most part, a lot of us were on the same page of how we felt about it. I mean, it didn't blow my socks off or anything, but there were a couple of surprises there for games coming on 27 that I'm highly interested in, and I can't wait to see more about those in the future. So a couple of those, I would say at least 4 of those games, I'm like, yeah, man, that was dope. I didn't even know that those games were coming, so I'm excited for them. So, yeah, that was great overall, man. That was great overall. It was a good time. So, okay, guys. Well, guys, listen, thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Woodpit says between a 7 and an 8 out of 10. That's great. So, yes, thank you guys so much, man. And, hey, good luck to Italy today. And also, you know what? I'll be the nice guy. Good luck to Ireland as well. If Ireland wins, then you deserve it. Then you deserve it. I'll be a good sportsman. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, thank you guys all for joining me today. And also for everybody who did the gifted members and all the new members of the chat, thank you guys so much for watching. And now you're part of the now you're part of the fracas, so to speak. And of course, thank you guys all for the super chats today and all the support to the channel. I can't do any of this without you guys. So you're absolutely amazing. I love you guys. And honestly, tomorrow night at some point, probably around 8 or 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will be on Friday Night Live, where we will be playing more Crimson Desert. We'll have some more discussions about today's partnership show and anything else you guys want to talk about. We'll all do that tomorrow night, man. So, yeah, so we'll see you guys. So whoever wants to come by, we'll see you guys tomorrow night on Friday Night Live. But anyways, you guys have a great day.